Hello citizens and welcome back. This is our match reaction for Bristol City 0, Man City 3 in the FA Cup 5th round, so make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe as well, and let's jump into it. So the boys got the job done. It was a competitive one to begin with. We rode the storm a little bit in the second half and we came away victorious and we made the game look quite comfortable in the end. But I will say moments of that, it wasn't entirely our own way. Now, starting off with the first 11 or the starting 11 is pretty much how I expected in the preview. I got everyone right, apart from De Bruyne start instead of Gundogan. So it's Ortega in goal, Ake, Lewis, Diaz, and Akanji at the back. In midfield, we had Phillips. Nice to see him start a game. Bernardo and De Bruyne. And front three was Mahrez, Foden, and Alvarez. And look, the first 10 minutes, I said during the watch along, the first 10 minutes is all about, not conceding early on against them, not giving them that extra bit of confidence and shutting the crowd up by keeping the ball, holding on to possession, and hopefully getting an early goal. And it's what we did. We nearly got off to a cracking start. After just 1 minute, Calvin Phillips hitting the bar from about 25 yards out. Good effort from him. But we did eventually get the goal. It was a fantastic move. Mahrez on the right-hand side gives it to De Bruyne. He gives it back to Mahrez with a wonderful through ball. He cuts it across the 6-yard box in between goalkeeper, defence, and Foden's there, the back post, to smash it into the roof of the net. Phenomenal start. Now, Bristol City did have their chances. They were quite reluctant to press us early on, and instead they just sat back, stayed compact and narrow, and they hit us on the break. And that Alex Scott on the left-hand side, he had a lot of joy in that first half. I think for the first 15-20 minutes, Rico Lewis had a pretty tough time sticking with him. And whenever Alex Scott ran at us, he was going past 3-4 City players at a time. But we held firm. We did, and the defence did their job in the end. I thought Ake and Diaz were fantastic in the middle. I thought Ake was brilliant on the left-hand side. And after that first 15-20 minutes, when he settled down a little bit, Lewis was fantastic for the rest of the game. And in front of them, I thought Phillips had a bit of a mixed game. I thought some of his passing was off. Put that down to not starting many games, not getting much game time. But other than that, he made a fantastic challenge in the second half when Ederson came on, of course, and nearly gave us a goal. Nearly gave a goal away, but Phillips saved him on that one. And look, we got over to the first end of the first half, and standout performance in that first half was Foden. He was phenomenal, whether it was defending, offensively. Every time he gets the ball, turning, really sharp with it, quick feet, nice and direct. And some of his touches when he's bringing the ball down was unbelievable. Some really nice crosses. And a couple of occasions after collecting the ball, because we were much more direct in the first half than we usually are in the Premier League. We were going over the top a lot more, and that was because Foden was making them runs and they were finding him as well. But sometimes he'd control the ball, whip the ball into the box, and nobody's there because nobody's keeping up with him because Alvarez was dropping deep to help out. If Haaland was in that box like he usually is, I think we get a couple more goals in that first half, or at least we have a couple of opportunities as well. And look, like I said, it was a potentially tricky game, but first half, we managed it quite well. Second half, you want more of the same. And we got pretty much more of the same. We expected Bristol City to come out and attack us, which is what they did. Again, defence held firm, didn't really give Ederson much to do. And because the defence were holding firm and they were being so strong, particularly on the counter-attacks as well, because we were managing them a lot better than we did in the beginning of the first half, it meant space was opening up in their half of the pitch, in their third. And when that space opened up, we got players like De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, we had Grealish come on, we had Mahrez, and like I said, we had Alvarez, so we were stretching them, we were out wide as well, we were pushing up to the wings, and we're just creating so much space for us to counter-attack into, and we took full advantage in that second half towards the end. And again, Foden, he gets the second goal. It's probably going to go down as an own goal, but it's a fantastic move. Wonderful ball by De Bruyne, who looked really sharp today. Wonderful ball to Ake, who's inside the box. And what I will say about Ake as well, just going off on a little tangent, is that Ake is making he's making many more progressive runs and many more attacking runs than we did see him over the last 18 months. Now Cancelo's gone. He's going to need to push up on that left-hand side because we haven't got another left-back really other than Gomez. But Ake is going to be playing there. And he's getting into the box a lot more. We saw that against Arsenal. We saw that against Liverpool in this competition. Ake is doing a fantastic job of getting forward now. And when he gets into these positions, Ake, he's not panicking. When De Bruyne plays that ball through to him into the box, if I was Ake, I would have just smashed it first time on my right foot. But instead, he takes a touch. He finds Alvarez on the penalty spot. And Alvarez doesn't panic either. He doesn't try a snapshot or anything like that. He controls the ball. He turns, even though he's inside the Bristol City box, finds Foden, and he finishes it. And from there, it was game over. Bristol City did push up. They did have a little bit of a confidence boost. The crowd did get behind them again. But again, we shut that down immediately. Another counter-attack. De Bruyne. And what De Bruyne does really, really well, and I think why he has a lot of success, is that he puts the ball into the box, or he makes them passes, he makes them through balls nice and early. He doesn't take an extra 2-3 touches. He doesn't run with it for too long. He just plays it early. And it catches a lot of defenders out. And in this one, he turns with the ball, takes a couple of strides, and then smashes it, or bends it from about 25 yards out. And because he's hit it early, it catches the keeper out a little bit, and it nestles into the side net in that bottom corner. Wonderful finish. 3-0. That's how it finished. You know, it was a great game. I thought it was competitive. I thought Bristol City did a good job. And going away to these teams in the Championship or League One or League Two in the FA Cup or League Cup, they're not easy games. You do have to ride a little bit. You know, you have to ride the crowd out a little bit. You have to sap their energy. And we did that. And we worked on doing that from the very first minute to the 90th. And I thought we managed the game quite well, particularly when we took the lead as well. You know, we weren't pushing too much. We were letting them have the ball when they could have the ball in, you know, in them spaces, and we cut out everything they threw at us, and we kept a clean sheet. Massive, massive thing, that keeping a clean sheet, because it's something we've not been able to do this year, keep a clean sheet. So it's really nice to see, although Edison did his best to concede, but we held on to it. And like I said, it was a really well-managed game against a team that was competitive, a team that came out with confidence, and a team that really did cause us a few problems in that first half, and they just ran out of steam in the second. So yeah, great result, fantastic result. We're into the quarterfinal of the FA Cup. I wouldn't quite say we're favourites for the competition, but look, we're in the next round, and that's all that matters. And I think if we get a home tie in the next round, you know, I'd fancy our chances against pretty much anybody, to be honest with you. So great game, great result. You know, Bristol City can be proud as well, and I think everyone that played for us can be proud too, because they all did a fantastic job. And Foden got man of the match for my TV, and he gets man of the match for me as well, because like I said, he was phenomenal today, Foden. He is back to his best. He really is. And big shouts out to De Bruyne as well. Bernardo, who unnecessarily got a yellow card. But yeah, everyone did a good job. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out. Make sure to hit the like button as well. Hit subscribe. Let me know who your player of the match was in the comments. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.